What is the number one barrier to learning to speak Japanese? To memorize lots of vocabulary? To learn lots of grammar? To talk with many Japanese? Yes, they are also very important. But will I be able to speak if I can do these things? In fact, the most difficult part of learning to speak Japanese is in your mind. When you speak Japanese with Japanese people, you might think of this. What if I made a mistake? What if they don't understand? What if I used some weird Japanese and they laughed or got angry at me? Everyone has experienced this at least once. This mind will make you worried about speaking Japanese, and it is the biggest enemy that holds you back from becoming a fluent speaker of Japanese. It's okay as long as they get the message. Making mistakes is not a bad thing. I don't care even if someone laughed at me. If people who have overcome this mind are able to think like this, they will quickly be able to speak Japanese. You might not know how to change your mind by yourself. Many Japanese language learners think they can speak fluently if they can talk to many people in Japanese. However, you might not want to make mistakes when talking to a Japanese you met for the first time. Then what can you do? You only need one person. One person, no matter how badly you speak. Or, no matter how many incorrect grammatical and vocabulary mistakes you make. Find one native Japanese speaker or a Japanese speaker of a higher level than yourself who will try hard to understand what you are saying. When you talk to that person, I feel safe. You can make mistakes and try out the vocabulary and grammar you study. No matter how slowly you speak, it's okay. Your Japanese will continue to grow just by having the opportunity to speak in such an environment. The biggest reason why I was able to speak English, my second language, was because I had English-speaking friends try to understand my poor English. At first, try to find a person with whom you feel comfortable speaking Japanese. But no one near me would listen to my poor Japanese. You might be worried like that. But what if you had time each week with a person with whom you could safely speak Japanese? I think you would enjoy speaking Japanese and want to learn more. Our online Japanese language school has many great teachers who will try their best to understand your Japanese and correct it. If you are interested in our online Japanese language school, please feel free to book a free trial lesson and consultation first via our website. Have you ever dreamed of you speaking in Japanese? You might wonder why I'm asking you out of nowhere. I believe that this dream of speaking Japanese is a signal that you're closer to being able to speak the language. You may wonder what dreams have to do with being able to speak Japanese. When you see a dream of you speaking in Japanese, it is a big sign that your brain is changing into a Japanese brain. When you have a Japanese brain, you can immediately say "I'm hungry" in Japanese without having to form the sentence in English or your native language. Also, when a Japanese person asks you, "How are you?" you will be able to understand the meaning without having to translate it into English or your native language. Do you think you have this Japanese brain? If you had a dream that you were speaking Japanese, you have this Japanese brain. You will be fluent in Japanese very soon. I also had a dream of myself speaking in English when I was studying English as a second language. I was even talking in my sleep in English. Once I started to have the English-speaking dream, I remember that I was able to speak English quickly. What if you could think or understand the meaning in Japanese so well that you even dreamed of yourself using it? You may be able to imagine yourself talking happily with Japanese people. For you to have a Japanese brain, we have created a school with a curriculum and teaching materials. It will help you train to become a Japanese brain. Illustrations are used as the main material to help you understand the image and feel of Japanese vocabulary and grammar. Furthermore, when you don't understand a certain word, our teacher will explain it in easier Japanese. If you are interested in our online Japanese language school, book a free trial lesson and consultation first via our website.
私が住んでいる長野県では綺麗な山がたくさん見られます。皆さんの趣味は何ですか？たくさんお話ししましょう。またね。
Kanji drop. Finally, a game built around fun that helps you learn Japanese with no experience required. Kanji are those awesome characters that stand for an idea. As they fall in kanji drop, you can combine them to form words or to merge into a new kanji. Your goal is to keep kanji from reaching the top. Making words blows them up along with their neighbors. Making new kanji fills up your meter on the right. As it fills, you unlock mini-games and bonus power-ups. As you play, you'll get hints on where to make new kanji and words. This game is packed with lessons, a dictionary, example sentences, stroke order diagrams, and stories to help you remember kanji. You can even upload your own learning lists or restrict learning to JLPT and textbook kanji. Chinese drop is now also available. Both games feature interfaces translated into a variety of languages. Get it today. Free for iOS and Android at riotshieldgames.com.